everything that has to do with the cell parts, the descriptions, and functions. Me and Royce.
Cell wall.
The cell wall is part of the plant cell. It is the protection and support of it. It's also very rigid and it's located on the outside of the plant cell. Yeah, that's it. Cell membrane. Here's an example. Alright, the cell membrane controls what goes in and out of the cell. It has a phospholipid bilayer, and it's basically like a toll booth. It belongs to both plant and animal cells. Nucleus. Here's an example of the nucleus. The nucleus is basically the controller of the cell. It controls the cell and holds genetic material such as DNA and RNA. It's basically the brain, and it belongs to both cells, and it's important to both. Nucleolus. Here's an example of it. Alright, so the nucleolus makes ribosomes, and it's found inside the nucleus. It's like that circle thing, and it's right inside there. Well, it belongs to both of them. It's inside the brain, so yeah. Nuclear membrane.
I do the nuclear.
Here's the example. Alright, the nuclear membrane surrounds the nucleus, and it has something called nuclear pores, which basically controls what goes in and out of the nucleus. It belongs to both of the cells. That was good. Cytoplasm. Here's an example. Alright, so the cytoplasm holds all the organelles together. It's like the jelly inside the donut. It holds everything in its place. It's a gel-like substance, and it belongs to both plant and animal cell. Golgi bodies. Here's an example. Alright, so Golgi bodies, they package substance and get shipped outside of the cell. It's a series of flattened sacs, basically, inside the cell. It's basically the UPS of the cell, or whatever mail system you want to use. And it belongs to both animal and plant cells. What? Okay. Lysosomes. Lysosomes break down waste or large molecules. They're basically sacs full of digestive enzymes, like your stomach. They eat waste, and they're like waste pro. And they belong to both plant and animal cells. Yeah. Vacuole. Okay, the vacuole is the storage in the cell. It's basically in the plant cell, it is larger, and it's a large thing to store like water or food, and it's a fluid-filled sac. It's basically like your closet. You throw a bunch of junk in there, and it provides you with what you need. So what happens is plants, they can't move, so they have a larger vacuole sac, and what that does is it provides them with more food to provide over the winter after it rains, and it gives them energy. And the animal, like me and you and everybody here, that was nice. All right. And it provides them, or us, we provide ourselves with food and energy, and our vacuoles are smaller. Like this is the plant cell. This is the animal cell's vacuole.
Ribosome.
Alright, so ribosomes, they make protein. They're made by the nucleolus. I can't read that. Here, bring that to me. Bring that to me. They're found on the rough, ER, and the cytoplasm. They're like chicken, the meat section of your store. Yeah. And they belong to both of the plant and animal cells. Yeah, whatever. Okay.
We have to look at that because mitochondria.
It's getting power to the little red light.
Mitochondria provides the cells with energy and has the inner and outer membrane, or yeah, it has an inner and outer membrane. It's like the squiggly thing and the oval like thing. Here, let me draw it. Give me the board. This is what a mitochondria looks like. Sort of. This right here. That's basically my best description of a mitochondria. Here, let me do it better.
Dude, you're recording.
Yeah, no. Alright, here's the inner and outer membrane. Now, the mitochondria is like the power plant of the cell, and it belongs to both of the cells. That was a smart idea, wasn't it?
No, I could have gone to the whiteboard.
Oh, my bad.
Endoplasmic reticulum.
Also known as ER. Here's the example. Alright, so the ER, or endoplasmic reticulum, it's basically the maze inside your cell, or inside a cell. It moves around, ribosomes move around it, and it's like, it moves substance through the cell. It's like the highway of the cell. It serves of channels and tubes, and it belongs to both. Here's a larger example. See that? That is like a maze, but Royce did it, so it's not really a maze. And that's like the plant cell. So, yeah. Whoa. Okay. Oh, you don't.
Chloroplast.
The chloroplast only survives in a plant cell. Thank you, Royce. It captures light to make sugar. Glucose is also a name for the sugar. It contains chlorophyll, and it's basically like solar panels. And I said it already. Yeah, and it survives in plant cells. It's what makes plants turn green, like a tree leaf. When it's attached to the tree and it's green, that means the chloroplast is collecting the light and making it energy, or sugar, or glucose. Thank you, Royce. This is another example by Royce. You should write down that by Royce. Here.
Hey, I had to draw it quick because I forgot to draw it.
Royce. This is by Royce. I did not draw this piece of artwork. It would have been so much better, but I mean, it would have been so much worse. See, alright, so the chloroplast is basically with the, yeah. It's basically with the, alright, so, that's good. Centrioles. Here's the example. Now, centrioles is only animal. Okay. The centrioles aid in cell division, and there's only 2 per cell. So, like, if there was 2 cells, then there would be two animal cells. There'd be 4 centrioles. They're basically magnets, and they belong in the animal cell. Here's another one by Royce. Here's a larger one. Here, you see, it's right there. Yeah. And that's what a centriole is.
Microtubules. They hold organelles in place. They're found throughout the cell and cytoskeleton. Pretty much the duct tape of the cell.
All right.
I
That was,
also found in both.
yes, they're in both animal
Yes, they are.
and plant cell. All right.
Fascinating.
Yes, this is the last one we're doing.
Yes.
All right, that's good. All right, this was the cell parts with Mike.
Royce.
You have to come over here so everybody can see you, your pretty face. Now walk away. All right, so thank you for your time, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching this. We had a lot of fun making it.
Here's our final
And
sign.
here's our final sign.
Come on,
Bring it in, Griffin. The end. Yay! Yeah. Round of applause. All right. Bye-bye.